Hey guys, it's JP Miller. This is a exciting and an emotional day for the Southern Gospel Music Association and me. We are at the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame and Museum, and as you know, we're moving from Dollywood. So that's a big deal. It's not bad. It's just a new season. So we don't have our next location yet set up, so we're going to storage and until we can move into our new location. So I'm going to take you around a little bit and show you what's going on. Everything's being saved. Your guys are good. Come on in, do whatever you want to do. We've got a lot of movers here, and that's being thrown away or sold or getting rid of, so chill. And don't be mean to Dollywood. Don't throw them under the bus either. This is not a bad thing. This is a new thing. This is an exciting time. So we're going to release pretty soon a video when the Hall of Fame was done for this season. But you can kind of see now behind the scenes. Here's our men. They're fixing to take a trip. I feel like night at the museum, like when the things like come alive, at night. But this was the chapel. These are the animatronics that were there in the chapel. We've been working on this for months. Stuff coming down. We're trying to salvage as much stuff as possible. We're going to have a piano and an organ dude that move those come and take care of that. Still have to take that down. That is our ribbon that they cut when we opened Dolly Park. We cut that. I think yesterday was her birthday, wasn't it, Shane? So you can kind of see the displays are empty. We're taking stuff. We've got guys loading everything and moving stuff. I need to get these down. Hey Shane, I don't know if you're on lunch yet, but these picture things that are beside the old televisions, I don't know if we're going to get those down or not. We're even taking the bus. So that's pretty sweet. Those big picture collages. Shane Kane, you remember him from
Yes, hey Shane. Wave, say hi.
Hello. Dollywood now. He's a big shot at Dollywood, and he has been extremely helpful with us. So I know we're taking those, and like I said, we're taking the bus. It's going in storage as well. They're always going to have to tear down some of the building to get the bus out. So there's still a few things left, that we've got to do. Fun thing. Here's all the plaques. Shane has actually been in charge of that. Arthur Rice, our president, asked Shane if he'd be in charge of the plaques and moving them. These are all the bronze plaques of everyone. So he took those down, boxed them individually. It's been a real effort and a real time. We're having someone have to move the organ. Guess what this is? This is Vestal Goodman's wig box. And I'm taking it home with me because the Goodmans are friends of mine, and they're like, make sure all of Vestal's and Howard's stuff is okay. So I'm taking it to make sure it's good. Vestal used to put her high wigs in this. Isn't that great?
Awesome. Is it fuzzy?
Huh?
It's like a paisley fuzzy print?
Yeah, it's like 70s. Kind
So
of thing. So there's the screen from the movie theater that we always have. These stored records, and this is a Lewis family banjo, which is kind of cool. Marcy's going to take this in her car to put it in storage. But Pop Lewis purchased this in a pawn shop in 1926. He got the old banjo from the attic, stitched it up with the needle and thread, and played on it for years. That's pretty cool. So some of the stuff that's really delicate, we're going to take, Marcy and I are taking in our car and that kind of stuff. But we thought you'd like to just see what's going on behind the scenes here at the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame at Dollywood. We're out of here January 31st, I think, is when we need to be out. We are trying to get all the bricks off the porch. So we've had some asking folks, about that. We're trying to salvage the bricks If they get broken, we're going to try to replace them and utilize them at our new place. Everything's cool with Dollywood. They're not getting rid of gospel music or anything like that. This is just a new season, you know, for the Hall of Fame and for Dollywood. I mean, Dollywood's going to grow and utilize this property for something else. We're going to move to a new location that will be even better, you know, for us. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a little emotional. This is where I got my start. I moved here right after college. Didn't know anyone. It is really kind of weird for me, but this is where I met everyone. This is where I met everyone, you know, all the Howard and Vestal and James Blackwood and Eva May and, you know, all the old folks and the young, we were young folks then, but, you know, the people in my generation, like, you know, the Crab people and, you know, the Perrys, Troy and Katie, all the folks that I met that are kind of like my age. I met them here too. We were just in our early 20s, so it's emotional, you know, it's definitely weird, but things change, don't they? Obviously this, I'll do a plug for money. This costs a ton of money to move pianos and plaques and store stuff and pack stuff and people to do everything. If you'd like to make a donation to help, go to sgma.org. You can donate right there and we can use it toward moving expenses and getting everything ready for our next season. Plus, when we open our new place, which won't be anytime in the next few months, believe me, we're gonna have to create it. So it'd be a real blessing if y'all wanna make a donation. Go to sgma.org, you can click on donate. So we might see you a little bit later. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for supporting Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame and Museum.